Want to 10x your growth? Discover how only 3 growth hacks in 10 days can change everything. Welcome to the 10-Day Growth Hacking Challenge with your host, Nader Sabri. Today, we're here with Costa and Smart Tenders, a company shaking things up when it comes to simplifying the complexity in highly complex industries when it comes to the bidding and tendering process. Before we get started, for those tuning in, this is based on the growth thinking methodology. For those who want to learn more about this, you can get this here, and this will teach you how to do it. Welcome aboard, Costa. How you doing today?
Hi, good morning, Nadir. Very good. What about you?
Awesome. I'm doing well. First off, congratulations for being nominated to the challenge and being sponsored by the Founders Institute. They're one of our partners, and they highlight and bring some of the best contenders we get on here, entrepreneurs who've been through the system and moving to the next level to amplify their growth, man. So first off, congratulations.
Thank you to you. Thank you.
Fantastic. So as usual, this is the kickoff video. This is all about you and us understanding a little bit more about you. Why don't you start by telling us a little bit more about Smart Tender and a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So Nadir, thanks a lot again for this opportunity to speak about my background, what I did, and about Smart Tender. So I'm a mechanical engineer, and I spent the past 15 years working in the oil and energy industry. I started my career working for General Electric, then I moved toward the corporate world. And throughout these years, what I found while I was bidding for big technical complex tender, it was that there was a challenge over there. Okay, so one of those challenges was the process, the tendering process. It is really complex. There are thousands of documents that the engineering department or the application engineers, it depends obviously company by company, they should review. And most of the time, what happens is you don't have enough time and the complexity is really overwhelming. So what it happens is that you don't win enough because again, you bid, and you are not winning enough. So your win rate is low. And at the same time, you can make costly mistakes. Now, Nadir, consider this, that when we speak about energy tenders, we're speaking about multi-millionaire tenders. So when you do a mistake, it's really, really costly. So what happened then? You got the job, you win the job, you're happy because you won the job. And then throughout the execution of it, you realize that, again, something was missing throughout the review of the specification. And that is where the costly mistakes is in. So at a certain point, I said there should be a better way of handling this. And nowadays, technology is supporting. Obviously, there's a lot of conversation about artificial intelligence. Obviously, is a buzzword. And what we said, okay, how we can implement some of the machine learning algorithm in the review of those complex environments. And that's why Smart Tender is in now. What we do in a nutshell, we take documents, we take all this complexity and we guide our clients throughout a workflow process and a dashboard of information. So we read those documents for the clients, again, through machine learning. We provide insights and information so then they can prepare proposal aligned with customer expectation so they can win more profitable tenders.
That's amazing. I think it's like, if I was to sum this up, there's the old saying that says garbage in, garbage out. And if the data going in and everything going into the process is of good quality, then the output, including winning the bid. So this is not just about getting the bid, but this is actually managing the bid after you win it. And there's all these like hidden costs and risks that, if not assessed from the very beginning, and in the consulting industry, we see this all the time. Like, poor scoping can lead into really bad performance. And usually in the industry, we have like a buffer that we create. It's everybody uses a different one, but it can be anywhere from 5 to 30% buffer on scope, which is already accounted for in the cost. But when you get into like highly competitive, narrow margins, large projects, that gets smaller and smaller. And so there's always wiggle room, but the wiggle room it reaches its limit. And then that's when it just gets so costly. And so again, you go back garbage in, garbage out kind of thing. If you got it right from the beginning, and it's difficult. There's so many things that you can't see. And that's what I like about the artificial intelligence that you're using, which is like, it gives you that visibility prior to, using everybody's experiences so we can detect as much of this in advance. And then obviously have a much better quality bid, let alone a much better chance to win the bid as well. So
Absolutely.
Quite amazing. So that's about Smart Tender. If you want to know more, of course, we'll put the links below. Anyone can go to the links below at any time to learn a bit more about Smart Tender and Costa and his team. Moving forward, tell me a little bit more about your growth challenges according to where we are today.
Sure. So, speaking about the growth challenge at this stage, there are a few things. First of all, is the sales cycle in a way. Obviously, we are speaking about big tenders, and this is actually some complexity. So, so the sales cycle for us is pretty long. At the same time, is finding qualified leads. Again, it's a big industry. There are a lot of people, a lot of users involved into the selling process, because obviously we have the user of our tool, we have the decision maker, we have obviously the legal department, the finance department. So there are multiple stakeholders in our discussion. So one challenge is having more customers, more qualified leads that actually can increase our customer base, and can also improve engagement and interest into the platform. Those, I would say, are the original growth challenge.
Fantastic. So acquisition, and then also I remember we were talking about some retention challenges as well, retention and growing some of the existing clients you have, right?
Right. As well, there are something about retention, because what's happening here is when you put all the documents and when you populate the dashboard with all this information, we see the platform as a way as well to communicate internally with the different stakeholders, as we were saying. So having the whole team engaged and having the retention of our new customer into it, which actually go there, they check the information on a daily basis. It's one additional challenge that we are facing.
Yeah, fantastic. Awesome. So given those challenges, what are the 3 growth hacks that you plan to execute in the next 10 days?
Speaking about the challenge here, so first of all, as we said, we need more leads. So we were identifying new ways to have more qualified leads. One of the growth hacking exercise that we would like to implement is in a way the siphoning of information. What I mean by that is giving our clients and our customer information, overall information about the tendering values. So as we said, we are speaking about billions, if not trillions, of live tenders in the energy industry globally. So how we can get those information and put those information in front of the clients, so there is a way to have qualified leads into the process.
Cool. Okay, so that's hack number 1, right?
That's hack number 1.
Okay.
The second, the engagement, as we said, of our clients. So how we can be more engaging for the whole team working on the tenders, on the tenders. And one of the challenges is the AI proposal. So at this stage, we guide you and we give information about the tenders. What we are working on is a feature where in one click, you're going to have the proposal. So what happened is, because how does it work? Very quick. You receive this information, you need to scope it out, you need to prepare a proposal, which follows certain standard and format. You need to take those information and obviously submit to your clients. So the growth hack here is getting this information, one click, proposal ready, to your client, to the client of our client. So you improve the engagement, you improve the retention rate. This is what we would like to achieve with this growth hack. Fantastic.
And hack number 3?
So hack number 3 is in a way connected to hack number 1, which is qualified leads. So what we developed is an ROI calculator. So again, we provide overall information to our clients, route number 1. Those are the 3 trillion, the 5 trillion, whatever it is, live tenders nowadays. Now, how I can show the benefit with the ROI calculator to our clients. And the ROI calculator is pretty simple. In a way, it's going to be how many tenders you quote nowadays with your current process, how many tenders you win with your current process, and what's the margin that you have, the commercial margin. So how much, let's say in a simple words, what the profit on those tenders. So we're going to have this information. So few quick evaluation, and then you're going to see the benefit of us. So we're going to compare the cost of the platform and the value those clients is going to have. And the ROI is huge compared to, again, compared to the cost of the platform nowadays.
Fantastic. All right, cool. So those are the three. I think two of them connect, and one of them helps with adding more value. So that is awesome. Those are the three growth hacks we're going to implement in the next 10 days. Keep posted. Again, as a reminder for those who want to know more about Smart Tender, click below. As we tune out, this is all based on the growth thinking methodology book. For those who want to do what we do here, you can use that as your tool. Costa, I'll see you in the next video, which is hack number 1. It's time to get started. The clock starts, my friend.
Thank you, Elliot.
Take care.